Hey Stanford, Gaynor again, and I've got to check. My button was jumping all over the place earlier. I did film my papers that came this morning, but when I put the video backwards to check it out, it like done it for 7 seconds. So I'll show you again at the end. But I'm back this time with week 27 sketch. So this is my version of the sketch, and it's loads of hexagons. I think it's 16 in total. So you've got this one and this one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah. And that's what it was on the sketch. And then it said sentiment below the ribbon, but I think I've put my ribbon a bit too low. I think I have to come over the top as well. But that's if we're wrapping it around the whole card. Well, excuse me. I didn't want it to come under this side, so I just wrapped it around this piece here. I think it's a cute, adorable card. It says what it is on the label. I've got a spare piece of Whisper White for my sentiment and dimensionals. The sentiment is from this lovely year, and it says smile. Just smile. Ah, there. I had another one thinking, oh, where's that from? Look, they just keep... You're my person. Quite a lot of sentiments in this one. Lovely fonts as well. That's the one that says always. So yeah, you've got a couple of flowers and on there, and the rest are all these lovely sentiments. I like that actually. So my card pieces. It's just my card base, 8 1/4 by 5 7/8. Just scored and folded at 4 1/8. Perfect, and I like to do it both ways. And then this piece is 3 1/4 by 5, and this is 3 1/8 by 4 7/8, just to give it that layer. But before I ran that through the Big Shot, which is this one, and it's called Ornate Florals, and it's the one that went with the ornate stamp dies and everything. So I'm just going to pop that in. Try and keep it relatively straight, Gaynor. That's better. So give me a second. And I find, because it's a 3D embossing folder, the perfect sandwich for me is one plate and my magnetic plate. I think if I do this with one plate and put it through on the normal on the Big Shot platform, because it needs a shim either way, I never get it right. So I literally just go through and use my magnetic plate. There it is. That one. That's my sandwich, and it goes through perfectly. Because you get a lot of people. Let me show the other one. So this is the one where you need the 2 plates. This is just the normal stamp platform. And then if you want to use it for dies, then you have to put this on. But I find that with 3D and dry bossing as well. But I find that let me find it again. Sorry about all this. I think the Big Shot one is just slightly thicker. Oops. Just slightly thicker, this one. And that's where you get the difference between a 3D and a good 3D. Sorry about all the noise, but I just wanted to explain. Because I mean, if you run that with one plate through the normal platform, you wouldn't get such a good detail. You'd get some, but you wouldn't get as good as that. So I found out that when I was using my magnetic plate as well, that I was getting a better, crisper image. So that now is going to get attached together. I'm out of breath, man. And it's just picking the right papers. You could stick to one colour, so many different patterns. It's entirely up to you. And that's our new cinnamon side. Well, their new cinnamon side. And just that smallest of border all the way around, which I love. Now, I don't like to rub the pattern itself, but I don't mind rubbing from behind because you're doing it quick and not really pressing on very hard. Just making sure that I've got contact. So I grabbed myself some tape. I did wrap round twice. I mean, you could do the cheat thing and just hook, but I really can't be fussing around with that now. So just a little bit of tape. Just so we can wrap round, snip off. And oh, sorry about that. Just had a little trifle, you know those little individual trifles. Oh, I love them. No, it's actually not even. It's the rhubarb and custard flavoured ones. Oh my gosh, they are to die for. So. I mean, you can, if you want, cross this over. Make sure you got it in the right place. You can be as fussy with that or as neat and tidy as you want. I'm going to leave it so it's open just a little bit this time. And then we glue that down. And then it's just a matter of cut. I've got one little die. Where's that gone? Where's my die gone? There it is. To cut out 16 of those. So I'll show you what I did in a minute. And I did it all on the little machine. Because I've got a shim on my little machine, I made sure I cut through 3 lots of paper each time. So I want this in the centre, nice decent sized border all the way around, just like it wanted on sketch. Again, squashy. That's cute. You could literally add. Well, we've had lots of ladies turn around with circles because they hadn't got a hexagon. They've had them with little flowers. Anything to just make a different shape, or even just keeping it with the hexagons. It's entirely up to yourselves. We've got over 1,400 members now in group. I mean, I only started with it 4 years ago, and I only set it up so I could look at and record my pictures at first, and then people start to ask if they could join, and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, of course you can. And it's just taken off brilliantly. So I'm going to just add a dot there. I know I don't need that much, but sure that stays in. They've changed the linen thread from the cardboard now to these spools, and the colours changed. I don't know if you can see it. This is more of a crumb, like a Sahara sandal, whereas this is more crumb cake. So we can set that to one side. I'm just using up scraps. I've had this hexagon die set. It's from Sizzix, and I've had this since I started crafting. Oh, nearly 5 years ago now. Gosh, I can't believe how. 2016 February. So it's over 4.5 years. But I was crafting before I joined Stampin' Up. So here are, that's my plates. Oh, I haven't, there they are. So I've got these are all scraps out of my scraps bin, and I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't wasting. So literally, and because it'll cut through 3 at a time, it doesn't take that long to cut through and get all 16 pieces. So 1, 2, it's just a matter of separating them. Just literally click back. And we want a bit of colour and variety, so hence the reason we're getting a couple. What am I doing? Oh, I haven't separated that. I was wondering where the other one was. It's there. Silly sausage, Gaynor. Chili sausage. So we've got, there it is. We've got 6 already. So let's swap the paper up. Now we've had that one. We'll have that one. Oh no, we've got that. So we'll have a bit of the, I can't even pick it up. Have a bit of this stripe going on. We've had those. Yes. Have a bit of blue this time, is it? Yeah. And a bit of polka dot. And we'll cut another 3 lots of this out. Right, let's get the shortest piece. Pop it on there. I'm trying to just be too fussy now, am I? Oh well. Do you know, it never wants to go from the end. As soon as I pull it down, it'll take a grip. There we go. That's how quick it is. I actually want, I'm going to go that side this time because I want a bit more of that pink showing. Three, 6, 9, 12. Video kill the radio star. Right, let's just see, because I'm going to go back over these. There we go. I think, no, actually I'm just going to have one more of the yellow. How come we've only got one of those? Ah, there it is. Yeah, there we go. So yes, I'm going to grab another yellow. Perfect. Because we've got 4 green and we've now got 4 or 5 blue, because we've only got 2 yellow, I just wanted to balance it up. So we've got 3 pink, 3 yellow, and then we can use, I can always turn that over and have a bit more green if it needs to be, or turn that one over and have a bit more green and yellow if it needs to be. So I got my dye there. I don't need any more of that, I don't think. Again, this is flint. So these are all going back in my scraps bin. They do a bumper pack of that apparently. It's 80 sheets of 6x6. Don't ask me, but you watch, I'd buy it. It's £16 and then it'd be sheets of paper. Like I was a bit disappointed with the In Colours grid paper. It said on the actual description, it said 5 each in the new In Colours, but when I got it they were all the same colour all the way through, so won't be doing that again. So there's my dice. Charge my battery back up so that won't go, not right this minute anyway. Oh, my back. I'm gonna stamp that gorgeous little sentiment, and then we can choose which orientation we want them to go in. And the reason I'm doing it on here, because even if you don't get it straight, you can still get it straight with that punch. Nice. Here it is, the classic label punch. You can't go wrong with this. Even if I'd done that on the wonk, you know, you're not going to cut it out like that and say, oh, it's wonky. You can just get it perfect. Just line it up. You could have it all over one side. Whoops. And pop that out. And get loads more there to get sentiment, so I'll keep that over there. Grab some dimensionals. Get that ready. And that won't go on till the end. Oh, I got a stupid back pain. Oh. So no 2 cards are going to be the same either, because we just, unless you actually cut the exact same DSP out. So let's see what we've got. Oh, me trying to separate it, and it is separated. So I'm going to cut this one in half. So point to point. I'm going to save that one till the end because it's smaller. Oh. Look at that, gone down, eating my tin. I've left me. Oh, I didn't. No, I didn't. The lid was off. Let's just check. I always remove the wet glue with your fingers, that way it doesn't dry around that shaft and then clog up. So I'll let you see the pattern. I should have put the first one on. Well, let me get my first one on first. So this, I'm making sure this point is right along the top of the card and just right along that edge. Now this is the guide to where my next piece is. You want a little gap. Maybe I should have come across a little bit. Oh, well, never mind. God, blimey, that's set like concrete already. My goodness. So it's 3, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, and then 1 and 2. Sounds like a dance move, doesn't it? Let's get on it. So let's just put our colours in order. So we had 3 of those, but one's gone. We've got 3 of those. We've got 1. We had 3 of those. Oh, that's right, we only had 2 of each, didn't we, of those? So let's go for, I'm not personally trying to keep it all the same, but just a little routine to follow. So I'm only using the smallest of gaps in between mine. That way when I come across there, you've got to keep them relatively close. Otherwise, if you're too far apart, you don't get all the way across. Well, you get all the way across, but you lose your pattern a bit. So I'm going to swap my pink one here for the blues. Can't go wrong with a little hexagon anyway. Now it acquired a yellow and a green. So let's go green then yellow. Like I say, it doesn't really matter which way you do it. Just have a little bit of fun. It is what it is. This here's one of the sketch cards, and like I say, maybe we should have had a bit more. Oh, let's do that one. Skibidi-bidi-doo. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's right. Again, small gap. Looking good. And then we've got 2 now. So let's go green. pink. Oh, we could go, yeah, no, pink. Then a single one, let's go blue. And then it's 1, 2, 3, so we had pink there, blue there, so we have pink, green, this blue. So this one go first. Or just cut one of every colour out that you've got. I just like to say using up my scraps. Let's go yellow. It doesn't look like you've got enough space, but yeah, I think I have, trust me. Bam, I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna let it fly high. I love singing, but I just can't do it. I sound awful. Oh look, bit of yellow bit there. Looks like an eyeball. It's actually the centre of one of the sunflowers. And this one's going up there. And because I haven't cut that right, it's just going to sit on the side. Right along this edge. Perfect. Oh, do you know what you never put on this? Any gems. Let's get some gems on there. Go either side. Just cute little centers of flowers, but the tiny little flowers. Whoop. Maybe we'll just put that one up there. Cute. Pop the back so far. I like this when you just get one sentiment on the front, like smile or always, and then you can put whatever you want on the inside. Then you just smile, it's your birthday. I'm gonna lift that up this time, just a wee bit, just so I can see the frame going all the way around. Then I'm going to show you my papers that came today. Absolutely stunning. I ordered them on a pre-order from Craft Stash. I got a whole collection which is 12 by 12, 8 by 8, solids and patterns. The stickers come with the 12 by 12 and also a packet of stickers as well. So I've got 2 lots of the stickers. Chipboard cut parts and chipboard elements, cut out elements, and there's just so much on this collection. I'll show you now, but there we go. That's my version of the sketch this week, week 27. Roll on next week's number 28. God, can you believe we're over halfway through the year already? Absolutely fabulous. And I've already started to make an album. I'm going to make a small one, but not for this papers, but for the Sea Life papers. And this is that the linen that I had off the Scrap Queen. So I'm going to add nice borders down the edge now. And then I can then continue finishing off papering. So yeah, I need to put paper on the inside, but I've already gone this far, so up to now. I thought I'd crack on. But there's my sketch card. Cute as buttons and as colourful as hell. Let me get these papers shown to you. I'm only going to show you the 8 by 8. I'm not going to get everything out. There's the solids and patterns. You get words, flowers, words, check, butterflies, check, butterflies, flowers, and you get 16 sheets. They're the patterns and solids, and it's called Fairy Wings. So let's just get that. They're the chipboard pieces. Absolutely gorgeous. Just show you up close. And they're the thicker pieces. And then these are the stickers. Again, show you up close. Cute. And then this is the other side. Adorable. And then the ephemera, which are in there, the 3 by 4s and the 6 by 4s. You get all these new, it's called Fairy Wing Collection. These are die cut assortments, and there's 51 assortments in there, and that's them on the back. But they range from little twirls and hearts, butterflies, and all the way up to these beautiful cutouts. Some of them are quite big as well. Absolutely stunning. So I won't get them all out now individually. I made a little bit boo-boo when they sent my order out, because the ephemera cards, this was open, and you get 16 of each card, and I literally got one of them and 16 of them. So there's 15 cards missing. I don't know how that's happened, but this was open, and so was this paper pad, and so was my solids and patterns. But I've emailed them so they get that sorted now. Otherwise, I'll tell people not to go there. And I've told them that as well. So this is the 8 by 8, and you get 3 of each. You can use this section. Adorable, but you've got 3 of these. Hence my album. Well, I'm not going to do it on this one, but this is literally 8 by 6.5. So that'd fit on there gorgeous, with a bit spare. Perfect. But this one's got to go for a different album altogether. And then these are on the back, this beautiful check. It's exactly the same in the 12 by 12s, just get 2 of each. Oops. Just hold that up. Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. And then that is the reverse. Sorry, the sun's glaring in my face. And then you got these fairies here. And that's the reverse. And then you've got the little, in the 12 by 12, these are 3 by 4s. In here, they're like 3 by 2.5, I think. 3.5 by 2.5, and then they were like 1.5 by 2. You get 3 of those. And then that is on the reverse. Look at that gorgeous purple. Isn't that stunning? And then look at these little baubles. This one's called Tiny Blossoms. That butterfly whimsy was on that one. That is absolutely gorgeous. Love that. And then this one's got all the pink bubbles. And then this is on the reverse, even though we've got it in the solids and plastic patterns. And then you get 3 of these. Look at her sitting there. Absolutely beautiful. You get 3 of those. And then this is on the reverse. Can you see the little stars in there? Like twinkle stars. Bright, so bright. This is called Daffodil Dance. And again, 3 of those. And this is on the reverse. Same as a bit like the solids and patterns, but it's a bit naughty, that is actually. Oh, it's checkered and writing on the solids. So where you've had the flowers, it's the ones that haven't got it in the solids and pattern. And then these are the 4. Well, in the 12 by 12, they're the 3 by 4s and the 4 by 6s. And then that is on the reverse with all the stars speckled everywhere again. And then look at this, absolutely gorgeous. Look at all those fairies encased in bubbles. Gorgeous. And then this is on the reverse. Look how beautiful is that. Stardust, fairy wings, magic. Beautiful. So my whole collection come today. I'm going to try and get that off without ripping my back page. Well, I'll do that off camera later, but yeah. And then you can use this back piece as well. You can I would make a card out of that and use the gorgeous sentiment. Yeah. So I hope you saw and you could see what I've shown you well enough. I did, like I say, do a video earlier and it only played for 7 seconds for some reason. But there we go. My gorgeous papers and this week's sketch card. Can't be bad. I hope you enjoy. I hope you give them a go. I think they are just so adorable. Till next time, lovelies. Take care. Bye.